What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Marquita Show podcast, where we talk about everything from pop culture to politics and everything else in between. I'd like to take a second and thank all of my new subscribers. Welcome to the family. I also like to thank my old subscribers. Welcome back. You know how I go. And today we're going to be talking about a video, viral video that happened in Gwinnett County, Georgia. A police officer arrested a black woman on her porch. They tussled, what have you. And I think the officer was placed on administrative leave once the video got back. But this is not going to be really a reaction video because I've actually already watched it. I did a little bit of homework on this one because I hate giving a judgment on a partial video when I don't have any backstory. So I made sure to go get some backstory on it. So what we're going to do, as always, we're going to play the video. We're going to watch the video and then we're going to talk about it. So let's go ahead and hit that play button.
Don't care.
So we can talk if we want to. I'm not going nowhere.
It
doesn't matter. You're on our property. We did not call you. I'm not going anywhere. I'm still
Black lives matter.
Black lives matter. I'm not resisting you. You're not touching me.
You're under arrest. 613, 10-3.
Black lives matter.
Come here.
Leave her alone.
Hey! You cannot let her be on the rest. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
Get on the ground right now. Tase it.
What you doing?
Turn over right now. Put your hands behind the back. Turn over. Put your hands behind the back.
You finna get sued, sir.
Put your hands behind the back. I will tase you again.
Call the police, mama. Call the police, mama.
Can I please get your name?
Taser deployed.
Can I please
Turn
get
over.
your name?
Mama,
Turn over.
Can I please get your name?
Call the police, mama. Call the police, mama.
Can I please get your name?
Taser deployed.
Can I please
Turn
get
over.
your name?
Mama,
Turn over.
I can't get your name. This shit is in my fucking leg.
Get up and move over
I
there.
can't.
It's in her leg. You just tased her.
It's in my fucking leg.
You just tased her.
Don't touch me. Don't touch. Bro, don't touch. Bro. Bro.
You're on fire. You're on her neck. Do you not understand what you're doing? Do you not understand what you're doing? Do you not understand what you're doing? Sir! You finna get sued. You finna get sued. Dre,
Stop
just comply.
resisting right now.
She's not resisting.
Give me that. Call the police.
Put your hand behind your
Call
back.
the police. Dre, where you from? Dre, we gonna come get you, Dre. She can't move.
Give me your phone.
Okay, as you can see, we just watched that video together. It's kind of graphic. I hate to see stuff like this, especially when it comes to women from our community. I think we're pretty abused. But in this situation, I'll give you a little backstory. How about that? I'll start with a little backstory, which is I read an article. I can't remember which news source it was from. But basically, how the officer ended up there was because a neighbor called. She said her windows were busted out and someone threatened her 9-year-old child. So the police were called. And from what I can gather, he was investigating that situation, which led him to this lady's house. And so one of two things were going on, because you even in the video, you hear him say, I'm going to arrest you for obstructing my investigation or something like that. That may not be his exact words, but he said something about obstructing an investigation. So he was there to investigate the issue the neighbor had called and complained about. Now, either one of two things was happening. Either what they were considered, or the young lady was considered a witness, or she was considered a suspect. At that point, I think that's where it went wrong. So she had one of two options, which I think the option she chose was to be combative, because we come in at a high point. And that's what I hate about these videos. We come in at a high point. We don't see the full story. We don't see what led up to it. It's all just like a piece of a story. And it's usually the part that's going to infuriate us, because all we see is a cop manhandling a black lady. We don't know anything else. But again, I read the story about him being on a call to investigate the situation of some windows and a 9-year-old being threatened. So with that being said, he was either there to see her as a witness or a suspect. Either way, it shouldn't have escalated to this point. For one, if you were a witness, tell your side or tell whatever you want to want to tell, keep it moving. But if you're a suspect, have your day in court. If you're being accused of this, state your stance and keep it pushing. No need to escalate. No need to be combative. You can tell in the video she was already being very aggressive to him and just really loud and just resisting. I felt like there was no need for that. And just simply answer questions, comply. Because my thing is, if you're really scared of the police, are you really going to give them any reason to shoot you? And with family, and I see kids around, like that could have really went bad. Because you see the kids filming, they're like really close and all up in it. He could have easily turned and drawn his weapon because he felt a threat. So you're putting your whole family in danger by doing all this for no reason. Simply go off. And then on the family, like, my thing is, if you're scared for your family member, tell them to calm down. They'll listen to you more than they will the police officer. Tell them to calm down. And I see people, her family was kind of instigating the situation. I hear someone yell, she's not resisting. Yeah, she was resisting. Even after he tased her and got on the ground, you see her squirming, and just not want to be put in handcuffs. You also hear one of the people in the background yell, he's on her neck. And I think that was said for shock value. Now, I'm not the brightest. I don't see the best. But at no point in the video did I see him on her neck. Now, did I see him, like, he had his crotch in her face? But I did not see his knee on her neck. She was talking. She was screaming the whole time. I felt like if somebody had their knee on your neck, it would be hard for you to kind of yell and scream or even say anything that would be audible. But who am I? I could be wrong about that. But I just didn't see that. And it could have happened, but I just didn't see it. But anyway, then you also hear the family, which I found very strange, yelling, call the police. And I'm like, he is the police. I'm not understanding where you're going with that one. Call the police. Well, I'm pretty sure he already called for backup. But anyway, I just feel sorry for everybody involved. I felt like if she had just complied, either with going with the narrative that she was a witness or if she was a suspect, have your day in court. No need to be out here scrapping with people and risking your lives, as well as your family member if you're so-called scared. I also heard Black Lives Matter. They always got to throw that in there to get you riled up. Now, a sidebar to this story is that when I was researching the story, I noticed that a lot of the media outlets made sure in the caption, in the title, that they put white officer assaults Black woman. When did we start doing that? When did we start putting race in our caption? When we want to kind of rile up the people, when we want people to click on our story, when we want people to get angry, I think is when we started doing that, because I felt like that was unnecessary to put that in your caption. But again, I think the media is playing a part in this whole Black against white, police officers against the people. I think they're playing a huge role in this narrative, and they're doing it and they're infuriating people only to further push the people apart and really push us into a race war. Honestly, it seems like where we're headed. But I hate this happened to this young lady. I felt like it was really unnecessary for it to go down. But I would also like to hear you guys' thought. Do you think she was in the right? Do you think she was in the wrong? Do you think the officer handled himself correctly? Do you think he did anything wrong? Do you think he could have handled it better? I just want to know your take on the story. If you have any updates, make sure to leave them in the comments for us so we can keep posted, because I'm going to try to get this video up today, which is Saturday, August 22nd, 21st. So I'm going to try to go ahead and get that video up for you today so we can go ahead. And if you have updates, put them in the comments. But I am rambling as usual, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I'm going to do like a giveaway for my subscribers to kind of say thank you to you guys, because I really do love you. I really do support you. I love talking with you guys. I may not get to everybody, but I try to as much as possible and engage with you. You guys are wonderful. And always, as always, guys, one vibe, one tribe. Deuces.